Hey everybody, yours truly, Pastor Todd here in the Fellowship Hall. Wearing my sweats. It's, for a lot of pastors, Friday and Saturday, their days off. So it's Friday, April 1st. There will be no April Fool's jokes in this video reflection. But if you watched the one yesterday, you know we had to renumber. I learned something yesterday, and that's that theologically, officially, Sundays don't count in the 40 days of Lent. So today is April 1st, or the 27th day of Lent. So it's my day off. It's a good time to read from Good Enough, a reflection called No Reason Whatsoever. Your days off can be days you do things for no reason whatsoever. So here's what Kate Bowler has to say in that regard. Our culture says that everything has to be for something. Reading is for self-improvement. Hobbies are for enrichment. Didn't you know? Your child's soccer practice is a long-haul attempt to a better college application. Your crappy watercolor painting has to hang in the living room, or else that afternoon was a waste. Didn't you know that you're supposed to be getting better all the time? It's called hyper-instrumentalization. That's a good one. Let's try to remember that one today for this. It's called hyper-instrumentalization, the obsession with use. It's a symptom of the pragmatism that has wound its way into almost every part of American culture. How useful was your day? It might seem counterintuitive then that when life is at its worst, I don't turn to doing nothing. Naps and television and sitting around are great, but when a week is full of terrible appointments, or when I can't seem to get out of an anxious thought loop, I need something to do when life feels out of control. I remember really vividly this one terrible week where I went from the medical hellscape to a work trip. It sounds horrible, but I took an approach that taught me a really important lesson, and here it is. You can find incredible peace and joy when you discover you are doing something for no reason at all. Did I help skin an elk for an Indigenous Studies class? Yes, I did skin an elk. Lots of strong shoulder work. Did I go visit the world's largest Ukrainian sausage? I sure did. I learned how to make spritzel something or others because my old college roommate is obsessed with German cookie making. And I watched a soloist hammer out the chords on her guitar in a park like she didn't care if any person on any planet wanted to follow her on Twitter. I have always said that I don't have hobbies, I have friends. And maybe I don't need to be bird watching much on the side, but I do need to cultivate a habit that my friends have already figured out. Just trying feels so good. When the stakes are low, you can return to the beautiful stupidity of caring. My husband plays defense on an intramural hockey league because when he tried out, he was one of the only people who could skate backward. I wish I could explain to non-Canadians just how funny that is. But he plays because he likes the way it feels to rack up penalty minutes. My friend Will has recently found in his garage using a saw to cut out a wooden snake because he decided the house was missing something, wooden snakes. So maybe today you need permission to do something for no reason whatsoever. Bake the cookies your great aunt used to make, even if they don't turn out perfectly. Read a poem out loud with a fake Swedish accent. Lie in the grass and form cloud animals or dream up new constellations. Take a drive to the nearest roadside attraction and please report back. Take up whittling or learn to cross-stitch an inappropriate saying onto a pillow. Remember, we're not aiming for perfect. We're just trying to remember to ask ourselves, how does it feel to try? So there's your moment of Zen, perhaps a calm in the storm of your day. Remember to pray for someone that they have a meaningful Lent, and we're working our way towards Easter Sunday, April 17th. I'll see you tomorrow.